Hello, good evening, everyone. Hello, namaskar, dosto. First of all, sincere apology for being late. Welcome to this Wednesday evening session with me and one of the guests I'm having today. बहुत लर्निंग मिलने वाली है आज भी आप लोग को मज़ा आएगा आज लेट क्यों हो गया बिकॉज एक फेस टू फेस रिकॉर्ड कर रहा था अभी किसी के साथ एंड इट टर्न आउट टू बी वन ऑफ द बेस्ट फेस टू फेसेस आई हैव रिकॉर्डेड टिल डेट ऑलमोस्ट 2 घंटे का फेस टू फेस है और जब लाइव करूँगा तो आपको पता लगेगा कि इतना पावरफुल लर्निंग हमको मिलेगी उस फेस टू फेस में मोस्ट लाइकली आई विल मेक इट लाइव नेक्स्ट फ्राइडे तो इसलिए थोड़ा लेट हो गया आई होप यू विल फॉरगिव मी so let's not waste too much time on these, and let's onboard our guest for this evening, who is going to talk about market, who's going to talk about things which are very important for us to know about what is happening in the market right now. अभी market में क्या चल रहा है और कैसे अपने आप को एज ए ट्रेडर तैयार करें इन दीज टफ सिनेरियोज. इट इज़ इंडीड वेरी टफ. अभी जो एक ट्रेडर के लिए आई डोंट थिंक सो इट्स अ ग्रेट मार्केट. दिस आर ऑल टेस्टिंग टाइम्स एंड साइकोलॉजिकली कैसे अपने आप को और बेटर तैयार करें फॉर इन दीज काइंड ऑफ मार्केट कंडीशन. सो बट पहले मार्केट का व्यू लेंगे, उसके बाद साइकोलॉजी पे जाएंगे. सो चलिए इनवाइट करते हैं. ही इज़ वन ऑफ आवर वेरी गुड फ्रेंड्स एंड ही ऑल्सो कम्स फ्रॉम कोलकाता. A great guy, very strong understanding about market dynamics. Let me welcome Dinesh Nagpal. Hello, Dinesh ji.
हेलो विवेक जी, कैसे हैं आप?
Very nice, very nice. So good to see you. It's always pleasure to see you
सेम
and
हियर, सेम हियर.
helping ELM learners to reach their glory of success in market.
ट्रू ट्रू. टेल मी सर.
So दिनेश भाई, क्योंकि मैंने आपको बहुत वेट करवाया, तो आई थिंक सीधा मुद्दे पे चलते हैं. आपका मार्केट का क्या व्यू लग रहा है अभी? इट्स काइंड ऑफ वेरी डाइसी. एक दिन तोला एक दिन माशा ऐसे चल रहा है. व्हाट इज ओवरऑल व्यू?
सी, अगर आप देखो तो दिसंबर ऑनवर्ड्स, दैट इज व्हेन जो एक वो 18,900 पर एक अब्रप्ट रैली आया, वहां से टर्न हो गया. उसके बाद से ट्रेडर्स मार्केट तो ये बिल्कुल नहीं है. लाइक यू सेड, इट्स वेरी ट्रू. इट्स एन एब्सोल्युटली नॉन ट्रेंडिंग मार्केट. 2 दिन गिरता है, फिर स्लगिश हो जाता है, फिर माना देयर इज नो मूवमेंट. द ओनली पीपल परहैप्स हु आर मेकिंग मनी इन दिस इज दोज हु आर इंट्रा आउट. अगर आप पोजिशनल देखने जा रहे हो तो कोई, एक्सेप्ट फॉर द आईटी इंडस्ट्री एंड सेलेक्ट एफएमसीजी इन विच वी कैन से आईटीसी, उसमें भी और कोई स्टॉक नहीं निकलेगा. आप देखने जाओगे तो विच हैज गिवन अ वेरी गुड मूव. नहीं, अगर डाउन साइड भी हम खोजने जा रहे थे तो 3-4 दिन होता है, फिर रुक जाता है, फिर गिर रहा है. सो ना कोई ऑप्शन वालों को कोई एडवांटेज हो रहा है. अच्छा, इस मार्केट में अगर आप ऑप्शन सेलिंग में घुस जाते हो, ट्राइंग टू सेल ऑप्शंस, आईवीज आर हॉरिबली रो राइट नाउ. And there is hardly any decay happening in that. And if you get it wrong, say supposing you sold a strike which may have a premium of say 20 or 30 in the case of Nifty, or say 60-70 in the case of Bank Nifty. If you go wrong by 50 points or 70 points in that move, in a positional trade, not intra, you're gone. That premium will double in no time and it will start hurting you. So the risk reward ratios are terrible. And इस समय तो the only thing is, पहला तो it's very easy to say I am a neutral trader, I go with the trend, मैं bullish नहीं, मैं bias नहीं, मार्केट के संग रहता हूँ. अंदर अंदर सबके पास एक bias होता है. वो तो अगर आप में वो bias है, now majority of us tend to be on the bull side. Well, because market overall, when you buy, we've learned how to buy and hold. So ये market में ऐसा है कि भाई आप छुट्टी ले लो या आप बहुत लो वॉल्यूम्स में काम करो, बहुत लो वॉल्यूम्स में काम करो. और अगर आपका फैंटास्टिक वो है कि मैं ट्रेंड वाला हूँ, मुझसे ट्रेंड, हमेशा मैं रहता हूँ ट्रेंड में, तब तो आपका लॉटरी मार्केट है. फिर आप विपसॉ खेलो, नंबर 1. नंबर 2, since we spoke, this is not a trending market, it is a buy support, sell resistance. Totally. Unless there's a breakdown, which happened today. The breakdown happened today after a huge period. If I could share my screen with you, I'll be able to tell you. So ये अपना निफ्टी है. Look at the number of days it spent in this zone. 17,775 से लेके this was the budget वाला ड्रामा इट डिड. उसके बाद अगेन बैक अप बैक डाउन, सो nowhere market, just hanging there, not doing anything at all. For indicator based studies, it's a nightmare ना, because sideways pattern है. आपको बहुत ज्यादा मूवमेंट नहीं मिल रहा है इधर उधर. खाल आज जाके ब्रेक डाउन हुआ, और जब ब्रेक डाउन हुआ तो सुपर सॉलिड हुआ. बट उस ब्रेक डाउन के अंदर भी नाउ अभी like a lot of people will get into aggressive selling modes and all that, but हायर टाइम फ्रेम का जाके एग्जैक्ट सपोर्ट पर रुक गया आज का लो. सो नाउ अनलेस दिस 17550 is broken convincingly, which it might after a few days, the next blow comes all the way down to 17,000. Otherwise, from tomorrow, because this there's a lot of panic selling and margin selling which took place today, I would be looking at a slight pullback, and I'll give you the reason behind it, because I did post this, I think, in social media today. There is a reciprocal harmonic ABCD which formed right at the low today, right at this low
Okay.
today. एकदम परफेक्ट लो वहां में बना जाके आवरली में. सो दिस इज सजेस्टिंग दैट वी माइट सी अ लिटिल बिट ऑफ पुल बैक आउट हियर up to 17,675 to again up to 17,775. If there's a big question mark, if 475 is not broken, 475, if it does not hold 475, so this continues to decline, then there is no hope till all the way down to 17,000, where there is a bigger harmonic pattern waiting. A 5 point harmonic pattern is waiting out there.
ये जो फॉल है निफ्टी में, ये
हाँ,
हार्मोनिक पैटर्न से कैसे प्रिडिक्ट किया जा सकता?
अगर बेरिश हार्मोनिक पैटर्न का कंप्लीशन होता है तो हम प्रिडिक्ट करते हैं कि हाँ. सो नाउ इन दिस क्वेश्चन यार रेट, निफ्टी में इस बार नहीं बना था एट दिस लेवल द टॉप, बट स्टॉक्स में बने थे. देयर वर सेवरल स्टॉक्स व्हिच हैड गिवन अलार्म बेल कि द पैटर्न कंप्लीट हो रहा है, थोड़ा सा सेलिंग प्रेशर आएगा. तो दैट वार्निंग हैड कम एट दैट लेवल इन क्वाइट अ फ्यू स्टॉक्स इन दैट टाइम दिसंबर में, कि कलेक्टिव stocks coming together and trying to make a bearish pattern at that level. So coming back to this, so this is the level I would be looking at, 17,000. Agar ye, so we could have a scenario, something going forward like this from here. If this pattern ABCD जो आज बना है work करता है, we could do something like this, then we could do something like this. Yes. So
Okay.
both patterns will try to play the journey out, because like the word system in the market, when the whole world is bearish, the market pauses. When the whole world is bullish, the market pauses. So right now at today's close, I feel the whole world has gone ultra bearish. I've been hearing weird targets on the downside coming on today
या
from,
या
yeah.
मतलब नेगेटिविटी, आई थिंक कल भी मैं कुछ ट्विटर स्पेसेस सुन रहा था, तो वहां पर भी काफी एग्रेसिव नेगेटिविटी का माहौल था. आई थिंक
Right, right.
पीपल आर टॉकिंग अबाउट 17,500, तो खैर गिवन ही बोल रहे लोग कि ये तो होना ही है,
Huh.
और वो
But there
हो
was
भी
there
रहा है.
was one more thing. If we go to see, is that the derivative data which comes out in the evening every day at 7 o'clock, the
या
derivative data for the last few weeks has had the FIIs on a bearish bias side. Unka put call
या
ratio in the index was on the bearish bias. They are short in the index, quite around 70 to 80,000 contracts short है वो.
या
और
या
the other part, the clients were aggressively bullish. So
या
on Monday close, they were 5 lakh put short. Yesterday they
या
bought those down to 3.5, but that's a very serious number. Na? You're going over the board aggressive against smart money on the other side. And
या
that's what
या
the penalty was today on the screen, what we saw.
हाँ, मेरे को लग रहा है इस बार काफी ये एक जो थॉट प्रोसेस आ गया था ना कि इंडियन मार्केट में बाय एट एवरी फॉल।
Yeah, yeah,
तो जो
yeah.
एचएनआईज है दे हैव रियलाइज कि इंडिया बेच नहीं सकते, इंडिया नीचे गिरते ले लो।
हाँ,
प्लस इमर्जिंग मार्केट्स भी बाहर रिकवर कर गए थे, तो एक फीलिंग आ रही थी कि इंडिया प्रॉब्ली इज नाउ मेकिंग अ न्यू बेस।
yeah.
बट एफआईज हैव अ डिफरेंट पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू राइट नाउ। हाँ।
नॉट जस्ट नो एफआईआई, आप देखोगे तो स्टॉक्स में दे आर न्यूट्रल टू बुलिश, दे आर नॉट वेरी बेरिश ऑन स्टॉक्स इन डेरिवेटिव, दे आर bearish on the index, and they are playing with call put like that 1:2, 1:3. They rarely are on the sell side. Sell side have
Hmm.
pro desk or clients who are fighting that battle every week, or because IV is itna low hai, the FIs are very smart. No? Why would they go and
Hmm.
sell a low premium product? They must have made a killing today by with the puts they were long in. Around 4.5 lakh puts long है उनका इंडेक्स में. आज रात का
Hmm.
डेटा पता चल जाएगा. What's the scene there from them in that? Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, just to get I'm getting some. I'm trying to understand this harmonic wala working
Yeah.
because I see this harmonic wala has a potential to create a system for ourselves. So when
Yeah.
you look at harmonic, do you look at stocks also, major stocks and index harmonic, and then come out with a
Yes.
judgment about the market?
Yes, absolutely. So for me,
Hmm.
when I'm looking at a, say, supposing I'll give you an example on screen only. uh, CNX reality, the reality index. It's been butchered left, right, and center. We
Hmm.
have not. So now look at the reality index. Okay, just I'm going to switch off Ichimoku for a second. Okay, so there is a bullish Gartley formed at today in the reality index.
Hmm.
Okay, just formed today a bullish Gartley. It's one of the most highly successful harmonic patterns. इसको मैं for the viewer थोड़ा सा better drawing कर देता हूँ तो easy होगा understanding. So bullish Gartley formation हुआ है. So
Hmm.
uh, here instead of going short now on the reality index, so एक बात मैं बताना चाहता हूँ on harmonic patterns is that people think it's a structure, it turns from here so I can buy it here. No, what the first and foremost advantage of the harmonic pattern is that when there's a lot of fear, when there is a lot of thing, now this is gone, it's going to crash, it's going to fail, it helps the analyst or the investor or the trader at this juncture not to join the herd. It gives a caution ki don't be short now, this is showing a reversal, the structure of the pattern, the Fibonacci ratios are all got together now to give you a probable reversal signal out here. That's the
Hmm.
first rule is don't join the herd out here, do not go with the current trend. Then is the second factor is which I primarily like to focus on is that now that the pattern is ready, I'm going to use my multi-time frame setup and look for a reversal in it. The
Hmm.
first signal I'll get on the reversal, I'll pounce on it. With that means what happens is that I do not have a guessing stop loss. So if I try
Hmm.
to enter this trade right now, say this was a tradable index out here, so
Hmm.
I would be in like taking a guess कि ये इसके ऊपर जाएगा, इसके नीचे जाएगा, I will exit. No, I the first and foremost is you prepare yourself, your
Hmm.
commitment ready of turn. The second is
Hmm.
in the set the alert and grasp it. So it's like what we've learned in our school and in our colleges that the student who submits the paper first does not top the class. It's the one who
Hmm.
revises, sets it up, and then gives. Your timing matters ultimately. So here is that thing in the advantage which harmonic patterns has over other studies, because rest of the most of the technical studies which are indicator based will give you a later signal because they are lagging in nature. Okay,
Hmm.
the risk will be lower, the hit ratios, but so is this. If you know how to structure it, it works perfectly. Yeah. So here, like I
Okay.
said, इसमें pattern बन गया है. So now I will start looking for similarities or different harmonic patterns, or whichever study in real estate stocks, like that. Step by step, I'll start looking. So, say for example, Godrej Properties, okay, which is one of the biggest weightage of the the index, iska, massive hammering has taken place out here.
Hmm.
So the
Hmm.
structure now here I'll simply come out here and I have my monthly Ichimoku support coming out here for me.
Hmm.
Okay, so
Hmm.
whichever study complements, see, ultimately all roads lead to the same destination, right? कोई पहले
Yeah.
देगा, कोई बाद में देगा, तो it's complementing, na? So I know the parent index is at a support, so now I'll start hunting for longs accordingly in this. Or say for the example, इसमें ऑलरेडी बना हुआ है एक बुलिश हार्मोनिक. So this is already there. Imagine the index what we saw is on daily time frame, and here I have a in the weekly time frame a bullish harmony. So
Hmm.
my stock selections become much easier in this process of which stock to enter in, how do I go about it, like that. So step by step, and like you said, you asked me, did harmonics give you a sell signal? So this is. Jan 2022, when the real estate market uh, actually started fumbling back then, in spite of the rally. So look at the look at the tumble from there. Look at the tumble from this level of 500 all the way down to 300. So you get signals both way. You must learn how to match it accordingly in that case. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Super. Uh, uh, Generally, I've seen that people who trade indices, they actively use these patterns to trade actively,
Huh.
right?
Huh.
Like Nifty and Bank Nifty. You also use it actively to trade Nifty, Bank Nifty? And
Absolutely.
if yes, what is the success ratio? What is the percentage?
Okay, so there are when we do harmonic patterns, we have three approx levels of targets. Okay, the
Hmm.
harmonic pattern will give you a very uh, more or less very high accurate reversal, but every study has a little bit of flaw. It does not give you a exact target. It gives you approximates, because Fibonacci is very heavily Fibonacci dependent. So in this case, we have three levels of targets. We have a minimum retracement, then we have a smaller time frame ABCD pattern forming, and then we have the larger picture of reversal happening. So, in the case of the minimum retracement, if we follow the rule of confirmation of reversal, not just pattern identified, then the success ratio is around 70 to 80%. That is
Okay.
where I'm looking at a retracement of 38, 50, 62% of the fall, the pullback. Then it is at
Hmm.
70, 80%. As we go higher, the obviously, because what we are then looking for, say for example, this one, this particular example only, let's look at Suntech Reality. Yeah. So this was the bigger ABCD which took place. Okay. I'm going to just So when this ABCD happened, the minimum retracement expected was this line of 38, 50, 62% of the CD line.
Hmm.
Okay. So which is from all the way from 550 to 410 to 355 to 300. So this is the minimum we expect. After that, we start expecting a new pattern formation. Now in this case, which I just showed you, which I drew and show you, the next pattern formation which occurs. Okay. So that becomes my next target straight away.
Oh.
So from here onwards, see, one pattern gives way to the other pattern, right? So one pattern is giving way to another pattern, development of pattern. So as nature changes course, similarly it's that वो एक cycle खत्म हुआ अब हम we are looking for the turnaround happening in this case. So if this pattern, if it does not fulfill my criteria and turns down, then I will be looking for a much bigger correction of this continue. Else I will now start looking at a turnaround taking place out here for again a fresh uptrend up in this case, like that. And it's all pure, simple geometry है या geometry का depth में भी अगर हम नहीं जाते हैं तो एक simple trend line drawing है. It does not involve anything beyond drawing a trend line, So if I take a line out here, let us extend it.
Dinesh, people say that keep it simple. I mean, simple
Yeah,
trend line से जब काम हो सकता है तो हम
yeah,
complicated क्यों करें?
absolutely,
Do you think this
absolutely.
is this study is complicated, or it is as simple as it can get?
It is as simple as that. It's as simple. We
Hmm.
just draw trend lines. We just draw the structure of the pattern, and we move ahead. Now I'll tell you where lies a little bit of complication is that when you tell a person itne pattern hai, ye hai, this, so they get. I'll try to give you a very simple example. All the children when they are small, 1 year, 2 year, parents introduce them to blocks, different types of shapes, memorizing memory structure. So here is a circle, here is a triangle, here is a square. The child puts it. And what does the parent do at that time, or the teacher? Has the patience ki the child will now pick up, right? The child has no idea of this is a study of shapes or anything. The child does it out of enjoyment. The child plots it and becomes, over a period of time, an expert at it, can do it with comfort and ease. So similarly, in harmonic patterns, it's just like that. The initial phase for a learner is when you need to practice. Agar, if you are going to watch a pattern or listen to a pattern and then put it aside, okay, I'll look at it after a week, after 10 days, initially you might forget, but little bit of homework, little bit of practice will make you good at it. It's just like driving a car or riding a cycle or swimming. Once you learn it, you don't forget it, like that.
Right. And the whole process of learning has been made easy thanks to you, and thanks for the course which we have created in Indian market. So let me just quickly share that link of the course which you have created. This is
Yeah.
one of the really amazing content, a kind of a slow and steady wins the race kind of a content which you have created. So if you go to elonmarkets.com, there is a banner here, learn how to trade with Harmonic with Dinesh. Click here, and this is a course, beautiful course. I mean, this course is. Thank you, Dinesh, for recording this fresh course with us. 30 videos, and
Yeah.
every video is, I mean, just amazing. The kind
Yeah,
of content
I
you have
remember.
created, the effort you have put.
Yeah, because see, there is no shortcut to success. If you want to, what do you want? Share something. If you want to achieve something, there is a little bit of hard work, and I didn't want to compromise when I was doing it. I didn't want to make it a shortcut. Ki I'll do it in 5 videos and all. I was very clear that I'll make a video which will cover 15 patterns. Number one, will cover both bullish, bearish. Will cover proper examples with step by step. Now the other aspect when I would like to talk to you about is what I have covered in detail is how to run a trade. Most people, this is the biggest crisis which all everyone in the trading world faces, is that we are able at times to enter a stock properly, but we exit very early.
Mm,
We enter and we
mm,
take a quick exit. This will turn from here, it will go back, I'll lose my money. So in the entire what do you call course, every pattern I have not only shown how to identify the pattern, but also how to run it as much till the trail is not hit. How to run the trade, continue, be patient with it. The trade will show you the way. Don't panic with it. Go with the flow and follow step by step how to do it. Use multi-time frame, which again we have worked very detailed in that aspect. How to, because see, the one calamity which I would like to clarify now only to everyone is, because it is a pure structure based study compared to indicator based studies. Number one, as we said, it comes out very fast with a reversal signal. By the time the other indicator studies join the trend, you will have a little bit of anxiety if you are a newcomer to this. So it's very important to use that multi time frame analysis and लाइक विवेक सर सेड कि आप ट्रेंड लाइन ड्रॉ करो, ड्रॉ द ट्रेंड लाइन एंड लेट द ट्रेंड line do the job for you. Let the higher high or lower low formations take care of the pattern for you. So, yeah.
So this is super helpful, and I'm sure the course which you have created will add lot of value to our learners. As you know, that Elon Markets has serious learners who want to take their learning to the next level. So this is the course we are talking about: harmonic chart pattern, simple step-by-step conceptual understanding of harmonic, and how you can use it in your daily trading decision making.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dinesh, for recording this one. And the final say from your side. What is the market looking like right now? If I have to define a probability, how much is the probability of it going up, and how much is the probability of it going down?
Okay, probability wise, I would say there is a 70 to 75% chance of the index testing 17,000 to a worst case scenarios, I would say 16,500. But 17,000 looks coming. It might not come instantly. It will toy with traders. This trend is going to be like this. Is going to be very very tiresome for people to trade.
Okay, okay. So better to avoid, stay away. It's a great time to learn, upskill yourself, because as you know, I was recording a face to face with someone, and the person said a beautiful thing that the always the next rally is far bigger than the previous rally. So don't have a FOMO. Don't think that अभी तो अब कैसे करेंगे, कैसा पैसा बनेगा. हमेशा नेक्स्ट जो आता है वो बहुत बड़ा आता है. तो अडानी इज नॉट द एंड ऑफ द स्टोरी. Maybe this cycle belong to Adani, next cycle will belong to some other Rani, and
Yeah,
that will give you money. So be
yeah. It
prepared,
will just
don't
need to
get
be.
disheartened.
So I would add like to add one word to that कि those who have watched Bahubali, almost everyone must have. वो जो catapult है, it's like a squeeze, right? So the market is like a squeeze right now. The more it's squeezing you, the bigger the throw comes. So it's
Yeah.
just how you manage your risk. रिस्क मैनेजमेंट संभल के करो, बाकी सब फर्स्ट क्लास है इधर. ऐसा कुछ वो डूम्सडे नहीं है हमारे यहाँ एकदम.
Yeah. Position sizing, risk management, money management, these are the most important thing which, at least in Inland markets, we have been constantly talking about it, exit plan, etc. So I hope you guys would have taken care of that. Thank you, Dinesh, for your time, and thank you for recording this beautiful course. I'm sure
Thank
you
you
will
for
get
having
many
me over,
learners.
and thank you viewers for watching this. Thank you. Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for your time. And yes, market is tough. There is no doubt about it. Market थोड़ा dicey है, but that is how it is. And कोई नई बात नहीं है. We have been seeing this for years and years. And patience is the key. Money management is the key. पैसा बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं डालना मार्केट में. लॉस बुक हो रहा है तो उसको स्टॉप लॉस को हिट करो, आगे बढ़ो. प्रॉफिट मिल रहा है तो उसको बुक करो. Today I also booked a lot of positions because market did does something very very disturbing today. So when you are in doubt, stay away. So that's how it is, and that is what I've been following. So position sizing matters a lot. Can you become zero in position in market? Very difficult. Can you reduce the position market? Always possible. So think about it, whatever I have said, and just stay in the market. Don't think about getting out, because if you are out, you are out and out. If you are there with a limited capital, with only trade when you believe the trade should be done, you stay. And if you stay, you make money in long term. Thank you. Bye bye. Good night, everyone. Take care.